Samantha, thank you. Flooding concerns growing also in Shiocton, with water still rising and streets underwater. Village leaders say the Wolf River is at about 14.67 feet and has not yet crested, warning, quote, "We are not at the worst," end quote. An evacuation order went into effect at 3 p.m. Wednesday. Many people did choose to stay in their homes, but the village is urging those residents to remain home. Do not drive through the flooded streets. Everything west of 2nd Street in Shiocton is closed. On the east side, residents can still come to Sandbag for now, but they're told don't wait. Everyone else, though, being asked to stay out of